Cameron Hunter steals the ball, goes coast to coast, noon Eastern, ESPN.
TV time. What up, Carrie? What up, David?
That's good.
I know at NDSU we always have really high expectations, and those expectations are to compete for championships in everything we do, in life, in the classroom, and on the court.
I think the biggest message was just stay together. Especially with the start we had, there was a lot of noise from the outside, but coach just stressed, stay together, keep grinding, and that's what we did. We kept tight as a team. We kept working hard like we knew we needed to, and we started putting things together.
Tonight is no different as the North Dakota State Bison and Missouri State Bears will square off for the 4th time in 3 seasons. David Richman and company are coming off of a home win a week ago tonight and are hoping for a repeat performance against the Missouri State team that is searching for their first road win of the season. Quayle on the push. Quayle finds Ward. Ward goes in with a 2-hand flush.
I know there's great perspective in what happened in the non-conference for us. We played a really tough schedule, and welcome to being at NDSU when you've had a ton of success, when you're located in Fargo, North Dakota. It's tough to get games, and so we also know that the non-conference is going to prepare us.
The Bison would finish the non-conference season winning 3 of their last 4 games. They would look to continue that momentum into Summit League play.
In Summit League play, the games become much more competitive. The margin of error is slimmer, where one stop or one basket can make all the difference. The second season starts today for David Richman and North Dakota State. Samuelson the up fake, one dribble over to Vinnie, top of the key, 3 for the lead, bingo! Ku drives along the baseline and the 2-handed flush. The final, North Dakota State 71, South Dakota 65. Horns up, Coyotes down. A great start to the Summit League slate for the Bison.
But I think we all knew in the back of our heads that a road win is something that we really needed. And I think once we got that first road win, and things just started clicking and rolling from there, we just kind of took it and ran with it.
I just remember how much fun it was, like we had playing together. I think that's when we knew how great we could be, and I feel like that kind of carried over every single game. Trying to, just outdo what we did last game. And we had a team meeting together, and we talked about how much we wanted to win a conference championship. And those 5 games were really all because of that team meeting that we had together.
Both North Dakota State and Oral Roberts enter tonight's Summit League tilt, arriving here among similar paths. The Herd would love to bust out the brooms on the Golden Eagles and grab their 5th Summit League win in a row. Kicks out Samuelson, back to Ward. Griesel the up fake, back to Ward, long right wing 3, good! The Bison are on fire. Shahid kicks out Jared. How about number 4? Bingo! Who will drive now on Smith? Tough floater. That is off. Tap try. Good by Tyson Ward.
NDSU completed the 5-game win streak, but would face 2 of the Summit League's toughest opponents right before the Summit League tournament.
You look at that 5-game winning streak that we had, it was terrific. And you go back to the game against South Dakota State, where we led for 39 minutes and 59 seconds, and a half quarter goes in at the buzzer, and it was a complete gut punch to us. That shot had a bigger effect on us than just that game. I think it took the wind out of our sails for the next 2. But ultimately, and I said it to some of our parents afterwards, Vinnie Shahid at Fort Wayne to win that one, it just breathed back that life, that spirit, that confidence in us. And it allowed us to have a great week of preparation, a great week of practice leading up to the Summit League tournament.
Going down to Sioux Falls, I was very excited and I was very confident in my team. You got to win 3 games in a row. You take game by game, and anything happens at that time of the year.
It's go time. These 3 games, the past games do not matter anymore. These are the 3 games that could really help you become, build a legacy.
3 games games in 3 days where the madness reaches its crescendo. Throw out the records, discard who played who and when. Tonight, it's all about finding a way to survive and advance. Have scored on 23 of 31 possessions. Another three by Hunter. Another triple by Cameron Hunter. By Malone. Now Hunter again. Heat check. It's good. 3 in a row for Cameron Hunter. Ward going to work. Ward able to get around O'Banner. Figaro good. And 1 by Tyson Ward.
We knew that eventually if we keep sticking our head in there and playing defense as hard as we can and limiting them to one opportunity, eventually everything would balance out. And tables turned a little bit in the second half, which was to our favor, and a lot of guys stepped up and did things that helped us get that win as a team.
With Western Illinois upsetting #1 seed South Dakota State, the Bison were ready to face the Leathernecks.
Make no mistake about it, whoever was coming in that game, we were going to be ready. And we were very excited about any opportunity. And so much gets talked about Western beating South Dakota State. If South Dakota State would have been right in front of us, I know we would have been excited and right there ready to compete with them and beat them. Let's face it, that's what it was that time of year, and that's the mindset you could see in all of our guys.
Down low, Griesel backing his way in on Pyle. Tough shot with the right hand, off the window, good. Sam grabs it, now he'll drive, he'll spin. Tough shot, Griesel off the window!
Sam's a quiet killer, man. Not a man of few words, but that man can go.
I honestly believe Sam was huge for us all year. One thing I told Sam before that game is I was like, just let everything go and be yourself, Sam. Just play.
Left baseline, back out, Griesel. Top of the key, 3 on the way, got it! Sammy Buckets coming up big here on Monday night. He has 20. Here's a tough fall away 3, got it! Hunter with Webster right in his face, and Hunter gives the Bison the lead right back. Cruiser top of the key. Cruiser along to Rocky. Knocked it in. Webster still on the treble. Webster the crossover. Webster, here's a long 3 coming. No good. Gilbeck offensive rebound to Dove for a long 3. That's no good. And it's all over. The Bison get big stops late defensively. And after a 2-year absence, NDSU is back in the Summit League Tournament Championship game. 1 win away from playing in the Big Dance.
This is what it's all about. It's ESPN2. It's everything you work for. It's everything from the first time you get together as a group in the summer.
Really tough to sleep, obviously, the night before that game. But it was exciting, obviously, first for a lot of us. And it was, but you just got to stay loose and have fun with each other, enjoy the moment.
This is it. Like, everything that we wanted and we worked for the whole year is right in front of us.
Tonight, the Bison will play in the Summit League Tournament Championship for the 5th time in 7 seasons with a cast of characters who are making magic in March a reality. Now in the corner, Samuelson open, head fake, Jackson flies by, long 3, ring it up for Jared Samuelson. Back out Edey, left wing, triple coming, got it! Griesel, the crossover, gets around Jackson, bumps in a tough shot, off the window, good by Sam Griesel.
We get up pretty good at the end of the first half against Omaha, and they're a good team. You know they're going to battle back, but that's what I was so pleased with. Our guys never got rattled. They really stayed the course. We didn't let emotion get to the better of us.
In that last game, you just saw a flip switch. And it was, you've seen Vinnie score a lot of points before, but this was different. He was locked in. It was a different beast.
Goose screen, 5, 4, here's a long NBA 3, ring it up! And back out Vinnie, right wing 3 coming, ring it up! Bounce pass inside, Griesel, bounce pass, and look out below! Cruiser with the 2-hand fling the circles, now to double team, to Ward, 10 to shoot. Ward, Samuelson, Jared for a 3, yes! As the final seconds tick off. And go crazy, Bison Nation! Dust off those dancing shoes! For the 4th time in school history, and the 2nd time in the David Richman era, the North Dakota State Bison are going back to the Big Dance, headed back to the NCAA tournament. The final, North Dakota State 73, Omaha 63. Horns up, Mavericks down. What a weekend in Sioux Falls.
You put in so much work. As a kid, you dream about going to a tournament and winning some games in the tournament, and for all the work that you put in, and it finally pays off, and that buzzer hits 0, and to see the joy on everybody's faces, to look in the crowd and see smiles on your mom and dad's faces, and friends and family are so happy, and the coaching staff are so happy, and your teammates. just have so much joy. It's an indescribable feeling, honestly. I mean, it all happened so fast that I don't even remember my reaction to it when it happened. But it's just a really great feeling, and it's a feeling that not everybody gets to experience.
Selection Sunday, let's face it, it was a little melodramatic when we were the first one announced, but that was okay. And that was a big narrative going around before Selection Sunday. Are we going to be in a playing game? Are we not going to be in a playing game? That didn't matter to us. We were going to be in the NCAA tournament.
First and second round games in Columbia, South Carolina on Friday and Sunday. Duke will play the winner of the first 4 game in Dayton on Wednesday between North Carolina Central's Eagles out of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference and North Dakota State's Bison out of the Summit League.
It's crazy when you hear North Dakota State or you hear them talk about your school and your team on that selection show, knowing that everybody's watching it.
Back in the NCAA tournament for the 4th time in program history, tonight the Bison for the first time play in the first 4 in Dayton, Ohio, with the hope of continuing their dance through the madness. Standing in their way, an experienced group of Eagles with the thought that tonight for them is 3rd time's a charm. Quayle drives in, kicks out Edie for a long 3. Ring it out. Pass it up. Sam on the attack. Goes all the way in. Nice take with the left hand. Good by Sam Griesel. Right side. Shahid gets around his man. Good. Count it. And 1. Run down by Ward left wing. Long 3 coming. Got it. Ward open. Left wing triple. Ring it up. Tyson Ward from downtown.
Kind of felt like a switch, like I blacked out. Like it was just, I just felt really different. Like I felt like a flip switch, and I matured a little bit more, and you know, and I just wanted to finish this out. Like I didn't want to go out to not be able to play against Duke. We wanted to get there. I wanted to help get there.
Top of the key, right wing Douglas, long 3 coming, air ball, Shahid grabs it, that'll do it! The dance through the madness continues for David Richman and the North Dakota State Bison.
All right, like we're playing Duke, you're gonna see Coach K, you're gonna see these dudes that are potential, well, NBA players. And you just gotta lock in. And I think that's what we did, and you can tell in that first half that we really locked in.
Duke by 2, the Bison hanging right there with the #1 overall seed of the tournament. Shahid cut off by Jones, Shahid down the lane, there's a jump stop foul, good, count it, and 1. Gonna go to work on Williamson, spins, tough shot, good, by Ward. Nice crossover, Vinnie, here's a step back triple coming, good, by Vinnie Shahid, back-to-back 3s.
So proud of the way we came out, so proud of the way we represented ourselves on the biggest stage, and ultimately showed us all that we're the confidence that we gained and the confidence of what we can do going forward, because there will never be a bigger stage for this group as far as from a standpoint of CBS and Duke and the NCAA tournament, you know, hopefully until we're back in the NCAA tournament again in 2020.
There's always adversity, and when adversity hits, the difference between a successful team and a non-successful team is going to be how you respond to that adversity. Whether that adversity be losing 3 games in a row, or not being able to make shots, or guys getting injured, or anything like that, and guys being ready to step up. I think the biggest key to success is how you handle that adversity.
It took a lot of hard work to get where we got, and if we want to go further, it's going to take more hard work. I think we got a valuable experience from everyone with Summit League tournament, NCAA tournament, close games and such like that, and I think we can carry that into this year. But nothing will mean anything if we don't, you know, work hard and compete ourselves.
That's the mindset. That's how we set our jaw going forward, that those are expectations. And what are we going to sacrifice? What is our hunger and humility to put ourselves back in that position on a yearly basis, or an opportunity to be in that position on a yearly basis? Because those are the standard, the expectations of championships at North Dakota State University.